Today I'm going to teach you about core values and how to create them. But first you need to truly understand the impact of not having them. So how do you know when you've got an issue with core values in your organization? If you've got low morale, poor communication, lack of trust, then there is an issue with your core values. Having fun is important to me. It's so important to me that it is actually a core value. That's my group, that's love.
I was laughing.
We're gonna break out of what we do here on a regular basis and really have some fun. So I took Rhea, our accounts manager and membership director, out on a longboard. I had her ride on the longboard with her knee right on the deck, holding the camera, and she's chasing me. It probably took an hour to get just that one little shot. But we had a ball doing it, and that was what was important to me. In fact, I showed her how to longboard right after that. Yeah! Bye, Rhea! Bye. Oh, look at that, putting the foot down. Oh. How do you arrive at a core value? Now, there's a couple different ways. You can Google it on the internet and find good core values. You can look for a company that you like and steal all of their core values. Or you can go to a seminar and hear that you got to bring everybody together and you have to arrive at 30 of them, cut them down to 20, 10, then 5, and then you've got your core values. That's a bunch of crap. Here's how you arrive at your core values. Take your A players, the people in your organization that have been with you for a long time, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years or more. Take those people and look at what it is about them that you admire. Now, not like, but actually admire. Because admiration is in the core. That's really important to you. Now, for me, it was fun. So when I went through this process, I looked at all of our employees and I looked at the people who have been with us for a long time, all of our A players, and fun kept coming up in all of these people. I was like, that is what I admire about this person, and that person. And because fun is important to me, it's a core value. Got it. What else do I admire about that person? I admire that person, Dugan, for his commitment to work. I admire Danielle for her commitment to work. I admire Rhea for her commitment to work. Commitment to work kept showing up with all of these employees. That is a core value. Now, again, you can't take that unless you've qualified it that way. A lot of people come up with cool sounding words, cool sounding values, like integrity, that's a popular one. Respect. Maybe they'll say commitment to family, teamwork, things like that. These are all great values. They're great words. I don't want to knock any of them. These are aspirational values. That means you and your team are aspiring to achieve those. And that's okay. You just cannot call them a core value. Once you've established your core values, you need to create context around it. So that way everybody can truly understand what it means to have that particular core value. After you've hired people, they can read through your core values and all of the context that you've created around it. So now they truly get it. What we've done is gone through all of our core values. Commitment to work. And then we created a paragraph to explain exactly what that means. Because most companies, they just put their core values up on the wall and they leave it up to the rest of the team to guess what that core value means. Commitment to work. If you ask 10 people what commitment to work means, you're going to get 10 different answers. Not in our company. In our company, everybody understands exactly what that core value means. We've defined it as such. We give our word that we'll show up on time and ready for work We'll move heaven and earth to ensure we are not letting our guests down or fellow motioneers when we have committed to our shift or class. And we take our job and the duties within it seriously. If something is not perfect or needs attention, we own it and fix it. That helps everybody understand exactly what commitment to work means. Now we've taken it a step further, and we've used the stories that were told for each of those A players that we looked at in the process of discovering what our core values were. So right here I've got 3 examples. I'll only read one. This is for Trina. This was years and years ago. Trina was one of our most dedicated kickboxing instructors. She showed up to teach her classes at all costs, rain, shine, sick, or injured. One day, she was scheduled to teach the 12 p.m. class, but discovered that her car wouldn't start. She didn't call in to say her car broke down. She didn't even call to say she was going to be late. Instead, she called a taxi. This was before Uber. Instead, she called a taxi and arrived to teach her class with 5 minutes to spare. We call that commitment to work. She could have easily called me. I was actually at our facility. I could have taught her class. I could have warmed up the class. But she didn't do that. She called a taxi and got here with 5 minutes to spare. That is commitment to work. So now, when we bring on new hires, they're going to go through and read all of these stories, and they're going to go, whoa, okay, I get it. I get what commitment to work means. So all of the employees, we call them motioneers, they're nominating fellow motioneers. As soon as somebody sees another motioneer doing something that exemplifies one of our core values, they write the story of what they did, and they do it secretly, because then they're going to put it in a ballot. Now, at the end of the quarter, we're going to go through and count all of the nominations, and we're going to categorize them by core value. And then we have a core value party, and we give prizes and everything, and we make it one big huge team building event, and everybody loves it because they get up there and we recognize them for exemplifying the core values. And the core values nominations are actually some of the stories that I am reading right here. They live with the company forever. They go into the company manual. That way everybody that comes on, new hires, existing employees, they can revisit all of these core values and the stories, so we can make sure that they get it. Do these things in your company and you're going to see low morale, lack of trust, poor communication. You're going to see all of those things disappear with time.
Action.
But